I didn't have this idea at first. My pal Axe Yankee on Instagram said this to me, and it makes a ton of sense. When you have an edge, I used to just file it, and I would be fine with that. It would be perfectly fine. It would work great. But when you file an edge, there's some ridges in there. The scratch pattern is kind of like valleys. It's kind of like a topographical map. And in that topographical map, it grabs. So when you polish your edge, it actually rounds and smooths those kind of bumps. And because of that, it doesn't stick as much. And that is the only reason why I like polish. I won't polish my patina. I'm not going to take my patina off. I love the look of patina. Maybe if you're splitting and you want the least sticky axe possible, sure, maybe you'll shine it up to here, because this is what interacts with the wood. The cheeks will interact a little bit with the wood, but in my experience, it does. You don't need to do that. And another aspect of this is the bigger the bevel, the more the polish matters. If it's a little tiny bevel, it's not going to matter. But when you penetrate the wood and almost all of the metal is bevel, it's going to matter. So let's polish this up. Let's do nothing. You can see the surface. It's actually pretty smooth. This is how it looks after it's been used a lot. You can see there's a little damage right there. It's been used quite a bit before it's been sharpened. So let's not do anything. Let's not file it. Let's go right to the 4x36. Well, it's a 2x36 leather belt. We'll put a little compound on it. Let's see what happens. What I like to do is get rid of the gunk. See that black stuff? That's the compound with metal in it, with the metal filings in it. Very fine metal filings. Now, you do want to be very careful because this is going to be a sharp edge. So you could pull away from it, or what I like to do also, I like to put it against something and you can just wipe as much as you want, because your fingers can't get in between there. See how it's missing kind of the tip right there? That's pretty good. Not a mirror polish, but it's more polished, right? This is the lazy way to polish. You go right from files to honing. The way that you can tell that it's stickier here, which is before I've polished it, is look how many times I gotta pry up and down, up and down. I will say I feel like I didn't do a great job of showing this off at all. Maybe in the next video I'll take an axe with a bigger bevel and I'll file it first to make sure it has a fresh file scratch pattern, and then I'll polish it. See the difference? See that? It's coming out much easier. Might be hard to tell, but I think that if you try it, if you give it a try, I think you'll see that polishing your large bevel, it will help with stickiness. And maybe this matters more when you're cross-cutting. Maybe it matters more when you're splitting. I guess it would depend on what you're splitting, how you're splitting, what you're cutting, how you're cutting, and all that junk.